Hey, Paul again, with an update related to Tickler files and some of the Tickler items that you might encounter. So you remember from my other video that I've got my physical paper Tickler file, right? It's the 43 folders. It's the getting things done concept from David Allen. So I've got all my numbered folders for all the days of the month here in the front section, and then in the second section I've got all the months of the year. So the very front folder is today's folder all of the time. As soon as I process today's folder, which today is February 19th of 2026, when I'm done with the items, the paper items I have in here, then I will put that folder in the back so that they're constantly rotating through, right? You remember that idea. So really today I wanted to talk about a specific difference in two Tickler items that I wanted to show you. So there's a subtle difference between two types of Tickler items, and both of these are technically monthly items, okay? So the first one is mortgage. My mortgage is due on the 1st. Got to pay my mortgage, right? So that I can keep living in my house. So this Tickler item, it reminds me, it comes up in the 25th every month, the 25 folder. And it's just a quick reminder, hey, you need to pay your mortgage. It's the PHH company. Look in the bills so I can look in that folder and see how to pay it. The amount of money, just as a reminder. Any other information you need specifically of how to pay this bill should be on this page of paper, right? So that it's very easy to do this and then file it back away again real quick. So in my case, I don't even really use this Tickler item very much anymore. I put it in my bank's online bill pay system so that the bank automatically pays the mortgage company every month. That's a lot easier for me, and the money just comes out of my checking account. So this, I still have this item, but I can just remember, oh yeah, I'm paying my mortgage, the money will come out of the bank account. It comes out before the 1st because the online bill pay needs a few days to get them the money. With online bill pay, sometimes it's digital and they'll get it the next day. Other times, the online bill pay system has to mail a check in the postal mail to get it to them. So in the case of bills that need to be paid by the 1st, you actually need to think about what is the shortest month of the year. It's February. So February is over after the 28th of the month on many years, right? So the 1st is right after the 28th, not the 30th or the 31st. So you really have to think about, like, for online bill pay, what day should I make them send the money so that it absolutely will get there by the 1st, even on February every year. It's a little kind of a goofy thing with our calendaring system, the way you have to kind of think through that. So if the worst case is your bank would take, 5 days, then you probably need to move this even shorter, maybe the 23rd of the month or something like that, 22nd of the month, just to guarantee the money gets there on time. You can also think through what is the consequence if the bank receives this, if the mortgage company receives the payment too late. If it's 2 or 3 days late, will they be mad at me? Well, yeah, they'll probably, it's not good to pay your mortgage late, but honestly, at least in the United States, as long as you're not 30 days late paying your mortgage, they won't damage your credit. At least this is my understanding of it. So you can be a little bit late, but don't start falling behind. You need to get back on track, right? What if I pay this a week late or 2 weeks late 1 month? Well, there's no room to let it slide. I got to get back on track. I got to get back on track of paying by the 22nd, 25th, in order for the checks in the future to get there by the 1st. I have to get back on track if I'm falling behind with this Tickler item. Okay, but look at this Tickler item. This is a different thing. So on this one, this is replace the air conditioning filters. Oh yeah, that's right. We know that you're supposed to change your air conditioning filters every month. A lot of people don't do it every month. A lot of people forget to ever do it. But that's bad because it damages your air conditioner. And air conditioners are extremely expensive to maintain or repair or replace if it's completely ruined. So don't be ruining your air conditioner. I knew this about myself. If I don't have a tickler item, I'll never remember to change my air filters. A month is a perfect amount of time to forget to change your air filters. So look what I did. I kind of figured out a pattern of how I want to do it because I actually have two air conditioners in this house, which is really annoying. Two different filters. And I kind of alternate between a pattern of replacing one or replacing two of them. It's kind of complicated. But the most important part here is not just how do you do it, but also here's my log. I kept a log of the dates of last time I did it. So it's very easy for me to look and see, oh, before doing it yesterday, I had done it on the 19th of January. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so this last time was about a month. I actually did it one day early, one day shy of a month, right? That's pretty good. Oh, but look back here. In November, the right time I did it was the 4th of November, right? But then in December, it was done on the 14th of December. That's so interesting, isn't it? So, thinking about that, that's 10 days later. So I actually didn't do it in a month. I did it in a month and 10 days. Well, that's okay. That's not that big a deal, right? The filter just lasted an extra 10 days, got a little dirtier than normal. It's fine, right? But I didn't go back to doing it on the 4th, did I? I let it stay, so it slipped, and then I let it stay slipped. So the next time I did it on January 19th, see, so that's 5 days later. So it's slowly sliding into the future. So I'm not really doing it every month exactly, except for this last time. So it can vary a little bit. So my point here is, the difference between these two is, if you're falling behind on a date that's fixed, a fixed day of the month, then you have to catch up, right? So if I pay this after 5 weeks because I'm making a late payment, now I got to get back on track and pay it after only 3 weeks to get back going again, right? But over here, if I do 5 or 6 weeks by accident, just try to do it within a month next time, 30 days next time, or 31 days or whatever. So it's okay to let things slide on this tickler, not okay to let things slide on this tickler. Isn't that interesting? So there is no calendaring system on Earth that lets you do this. Think about that. Sliding to say all future air filter changes can slide now that I was 1 week late or 2 weeks late. You would have to literally edit the calendar item recursively through all the future occurrences of that calendar item. Is kind of annoying. You have to remember to do that. So you have to change your air filter and then remember to go in and fix your calendar. That's just irritating. So for me, it's very easy for a tickler item. I just change the air filter, write on here when I change it, and then jam it back in 1 month from now. See, so plus 1 month is the way I wrote it here. Or you could just say monthly or say next month or something like that. Plus 30 days or however you want to phrase it. The idea is, I don't care if I was late, just get it to next month. 30 days from now, I want to see this again. See? So in November, I probably put it in the December 4 folder. I just put it in the 4 folder, and it came back around next month. And then I didn't get to it because whatever, it was holiday stuff going on. See? But now it's slid until I did it yesterday, the 18th, which is fine. I just put it now, I'm going to put it back in the 18th folder, see? So I just go, today is actually the 19th. So I go back to where the 18th was. Yesterday I put this one, it's now an empty folder. So I'm going to awkwardly slide this piece of paper in here on the 18th folder. There we go. All right, so it's ready to go. I will see it again exactly 1 month from now. So it's just something to think about when you're doing your tickler items, that there are things that can slide. Not everything can slide, but some things can, and you should give yourself a break and not feel bad that you were late on something like changing your air filter. If you're changing your air filter every month and a half, you're doing better than like 90% of the people out there. So that's great. That's wonderful. Your tickler items are working when things like that happen. And if you do it every month, that's even better. You just have to remember to buy filters before you need them. So that's kind of another aspect to that I do, which is when I'm using the last filter or two, if there's only one or two left, I go out and buy 6 filters, that kind of thing. Because I don't want to be running to the store, Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, every month. That's annoying. Just go every 2, 3, 4 months and buy enough filters and have a place to put them that's your standard place for that type of item. Okay, talk to you later.